The impromptu life, artisan adventures. Oh, and wait till the end of the video. I have a surprise of what I've been cooking with this trip, and I love it. It's so cool. This is mostly at the BLM lands where we camp. And whenever I'd find like just a stunning scenery, I went ahead and took really cool videos and shots of them to share. And here is the village. This is where they reassembled the London Bridge for Lake Havasu. And I just thought it was super cute. I didn't know exactly what to expect at first, but I thought it was pretty amazing. I love this fountain, and it was really cool walking in here. I tried to not take videos too much of the people. I have no idea what my finger is doing. But how I got sucked into coming in here is I was actually going to pass it up and not do it. I looked over and saw the building that said the Finch House. I got all excited thinking, what? They have a store with a bunch of finch birds? So I was like, I'm parking my car. And I thought it would be like a little cool place that had live finch animals. And it's a gift shop. But that's kind of silly of me to think that would be for some reason a finch. This is the coolest, cutest setup. They've got waffles. They've got fish and chips, of course. There is part of the London Bridge right there. And where I'm standing right now is on the porch, or part of the porch of a bar. And it is just the neatest setup. I don't know who owns these businesses down here, but they've got it figured out. Look at that bridge. So amazing. On either side of the bridge, they do have some docks. Don't know if you rent those docks. I did try to read some of the signs. There was even a man here fishing off the pier a little bit, and I thought that was pretty cool. Look at all the palm trees. You can barely see right there. I think that's the white ferry. The ferry coming in, I think that's the ferry, but I'm not terribly sure. And I didn't see it dock or pick up people because I got distracted, as you know I do. Here's the birds. Birds hanging out there in the water. It was actually kind of busy, I thought, for wintertime, but I suppose this is the best time to come, is in March. And if you want to see the blooms, the desert blooms, that would be mid to end of March. I want to say closer to the end of March because there was quite a few blooms that weren't bloomed yet. This was super cute. Can you imagine living in something like this? I think that would be so neat to like doing it as a little house on the water. Here's some of the schedule for their tours, and you can also rent jet skis here. This is the main, what do they call them? Information place, and all about how they took the bridge apart and brought it to Arizona. Here's one of the camping sites. I have to give all the credit to my friends who found awesome BLM camping sites here in Arizona. So quiet, and I always love to be able to hear the birds. This is kind of in a gully in a wash, so it is kind of, people drive by. It's very narrow, but it is stunning and beautiful in here. Just fun little rocks and outcrops. You can hear people talking there. Some of the camping for the BLM is kind of close together because there just is a lot of people out here enjoying it. This is a time lapse of my Pickles the flower. Here he goes. He's gonna open up. I did a time lapse for you. The flowers. Couldn't help it. Good morning. I just have to do a shout out about these cool little minis. So from the car, if you want to cook the meal in the car, not only can I cook a little meal, but the only thing is about a cup. So you have to do a can, like if you're going to do a can of meat or something, it's going to be half of the can or half of the can because it's a mini, it's really small. And then if you're going to do a drink like this size, you kind of have to do again two, but it heats it up so quickly and it's barely using any of my solar, so I love this. They have other things too, like little waffle makers and other things, but I just didn't I want to bring my big tea kettle, so and my little one broke. So I've been very impressed with this. So if you wanted to get it down to one thing, and as you can see, you can fry eggs in there. It has 2 plates. It's got a little fryer for the eggs, and then it's got this, which is more for like soups and stuff. But anyway, super cute.